Putting a time limit on goals. I do believe that there's nothing more guaranteed to mess yourself up. And I completely understand that there's a lot of ambitious people out there. There's a lot of people that love to set goals for themselves. There's a lot of people that love to set longer term, more higher goals. Some people like to set lower, more short term objectives in a way. You know, it could be basic things, getting your first job or moving out of the house at 25. It could be any goal that you perhaps have. But a lot of people don't end up perhaps hitting them because they actually put a time limit on their goals. And I think there's nothing worse. I think there's no other way than to be anxious and sad and really mess yourself up than by putting a time limit on your goal. Things like an age to move out of the house, an age to get that degree, an age to start a family, an age to get married, an age to get that first $100,000. Some people talk about wanting to get their first million by the age of 30, an age to retire, an age to quit their job. I think by putting a time limit on all of these things is really fucking you up. And don't be mistaken, I'm not here to talk about this to attack anybody who is very ambitious and loves going for their goals and putting a time on their goals. I'm here just to ultimately reach happiness, and I don't want people to be devastated when they don't achieve their goals because they put a time limit on it. And I think a lot of people, I'm not saying everybody, have a bad relationship with time. Like people like to, or are, I'm fascinated by how people like to put a time frame and create their own kind of time frames in achieving different goals or objectives. And then deeper down, what also something like this could lead to is people judging themselves. So I'm going to break this down, so stick with me. And let's look at it like this. I mean, the reason I'm here right now, everybody looks at COVID as a bad thing, but they don't look at the person that died last year in a car accident, whereas if COVID-19 happened a year ago, he would have been alive today. Like one of my good friends, and someone that meant a lot to me, could have been alive today if this happened a year ago. And I think people just don't see the positive out of that. And same thing with all the lives that have been saved with all the car accidents that could have happened on the roads that haven't because everybody's safe at home. It's just people don't see that level of positivity. So what I'm saying is COVID also has perhaps led me to be on this podcast right now. I doubt I would have had the time in a normal day to run a full-on main channel, a podcast, and then still my life. Whereas now we've been at home 24/7, I have had the chance to start this podcast full-time, which has led me to here right now. So how do you do it? You just got to take the fucking gratitude and the blessing of this encounter, and we like zoom in on it and we just pierce at it. And I think a similar kind of concept applies with goals. So let me take a step back. Did you let that judgment get into your brain? Because mom and dad have now judged you and you've kind of taken on that voice and manipulated it like a virus that's like now inside of you. Or number two, you could be too worried about what other people think and you're creating these like arbitrary goals for yourself to kind of flex them or put them on a pedestal as a trophy that everybody can see them. And two things that I believe I'm very good at and that I think you should be as well, or practice at least, is that I am good at not hearing a single thing, no judgment, no nothing, and I'm very good at not judging myself. And number two, I have no interest in flexing anybody in anything because I have no interest in if you think I'm great or if you think I suck. So what I'm saying is I think you should keep your goals out there, or you could make like this monstrously professional goal such as buying your first house or buying your first business or creating this 1 million rand business or dollar business that you've always wanted to build, whatever monstrous goal that it could be, and not put a time limit on it, and realize that the reason you have this monstrous goal is not actually because you want to buy your first house or your first big business cash. It's because you actually love being an entrepreneur or whatever you want to be so much that you're creating a goal so far away, like into the galaxy, that you can continue playing this game and loving your passion forever. And I think that's the game right there. As soon as you can learn to love the process more than achieving the goal, I think you will reach another level of happiness. For example, one of my dream goals since I was 5 years old was to get my first Audi R8 that I saw on that Need for Speed Carbon game on PS2. That was one of my biggest dreams because I'm in love with that car. But I know the day that I get it, it's going to be the saddest day of my life because I enjoyed the process, that long-term goal that's all the way into the galaxy, because I love the process more than achieving the goal itself. And I want to sort of have that thrill in going to achieve that for the rest of my life. And I think that's the mindset people should try and adapt with goals as well. And I do believe that this is the framework of not only entrepreneurship, but of anything that you've ever wanted to achieve, whether you want to become an accountant, a lawyer, a pharmacist, a seal saver in Antarctica. I do believe that this is the framework of achieving, this mindset is the framework of achieving and actually reaching your goals. Being happy is going to be way more cool and awesome than being a millionaire by the age of 30. And I think putting a time frame on your goals is going to make you very unhappy. And it's the chase and the dirt that I love and that I think that one should learn to love. I know the day that I sit in the office and sign for that Audi R8 and drive away with it, a part of me is literally gonna fucking die. So I think make the time frame forever. You will slow down a lot, and I think you will achieve more happiness and you will achieve more in life itself as well than ever before.